So 3-day rule is actually named after the antiquated idea that if you go on a date with somebody, you should wait at least 3 days to call them so that you don't seem needy. It's pretty interesting that they're named after something so old-fashioned because this site does not believe in wasting time at all. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your resource for online dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be reviewing the matchmaking service 3-day rule. So I've broken down this review into 5 topics that you have to learn about before deciding to sign up for this matchmaking service. So we're going to talk about the demographics of 3-day rule, the effectiveness, the key features, the ease of use, and the pricing. Before we jump right into this review though, don't waste your time. Are you sure that this is actually the dating site that you should be looking into? You have to take our Online for Love's online dating app quiz. This is the quiz that will pair you with your perfect dating app, online service, or website. It's going to be catered specifically to what you are looking for. So definitely go take the free quiz, link in the description. Come back and let me know what your results are and if 3-day rule is actually what you got. But anyway, let's dive right into the review with the first thing we're going to talk about, which is demographics. So like I mentioned at the beginning, it's kind of interesting that this website's named a 3-day rule, which again is like, waiting a few days before you talk to somebody again, playing the dating game, because actually the idea behind this website is that your time is too valuable to waste on bad dates. So the way that they go about this is actually a matchmaking service. So it's not something like Tinder where you scroll and scroll and scroll. You're going to talk to somebody, a real person, who's going to do the matchmaking for you. So it's very different than a lot of the other dating apps out there because it's not even an app, it's really a service. So on this app, you can register as a free member, and when you are a free member, you can actually be paired, like someone can be matched to you because your profile is on the database. But if you want to actually get in touch and work with a matchmaker, you will have to pay for a premium fee. But you have the option to be part of the database to be matched to somebody, or you can, actually go forward and try to find your own match. Either way, the whole process is out of your hands. So a matchmaker will be choosing you for somebody else, or you will be working with a matchmaker to choose somebody for you. So this site is definitely catered to people who live a busy lifestyle. Maybe they're career professionals, maybe they are single parents, whatever reason, they don't want to waste their time. Honestly, the people on here could actually just be fed up of other dating services that maybe haven't worked for them, and they're ready to try something new, something more hands-on, something more personable, because it's literally people figuring this out. So diving into the more specific demographics, most people on this site are not looking for hookups. They are doing this whole thing because they want something long-term and they're serious. This is a US-based service, and there's about 100,000 active members. The majority of the premium paying members are between the ages of 35 and 50. So before we move on to the next category, which is the effectiveness of 3-day rule, make sure you're giving this video a big thumbs up if you are enjoying it. So giving us a thumbs up, liking the video helps us a ton, because that means that it shows YouTube that people are enjoying the content. So they end up pushing it out for more people to see. So we'd really appreciate your thumbs up if you're liking it so far. So yeah, let's move on to the effectiveness of 3-day rule. Does it work? That's what we need to know. So to figure out the success of this site, let's talk about the process first off. So obviously this is a matchmaking service. So you're going to have an actual flesh and blood person who's going to matchmake for you. If you choose to, pay for full membership, then you get to get that matchmaker. So that person is going to listen to the specifics that you are looking for. They're going to analyze your personality. They're going to gather a ton of information about you. And based off of what you tell them and what they infer about you, they can use that information to find somebody who's going to be a great fit for you. So this type of system can work exceedingly well if done right, because if you have a good matchmaker who takes account not only what you say, but also, like I said, what they infer about you, what they notice about you, and they take into account 2 different people's wants, needs, and personality traits, I think a lot of times the human intuition and what we understand as humans can work a lot better than any sort of algorithm. But if you combine an algorithm with human intuition, then it makes things a lot easier and you can end up with a more satisfying result. And that's actually what this website does. It uses not only a human matchmaker, but it also employs a matchmaking algorithm to quickly sort out people based on important personality traits. So on the one hand, this could go super well, especially if you have a really good matchmaker who really understands what you're telling them. But on the other hand, maybe this doesn't work for everybody, because what you see one way, your matchmaker might see a different way. So, you see one thing through rose-colored glasses, they see it through grape-colored glasses. You know what I mean? Different people have different perceptions. So you might end up getting matched with people who you're like, why do they even like, this obviously isn't the person for me. Or even if they take every category, maybe you're just not attracted to them or whatever habit. So when you're doing a typical dating service, you have all the power where you can swipe left or right, you can infer for yourself. And sometimes there's no reason, you just don't like a person. That's just how attraction works. So it's harder when you're giving up that control to somebody else. So this could probably work fantastically or just not work at all. But if you have an open mind, I think that this sort of system can be very effective. So what 3-Day Rule also has going for it when it comes to effectiveness is the sheer amount of positive feedback and reviews that they actually have. So there are tons and tons of testimonials on their website. Video testimonials, written testimonials, people's stories, their love connections that they had. There's just lots of experiences written out on their website, and they're just so positive. There's seriously an overwhelming amount of good reviews. Now, the skeptic in me says, how do you know they're real? I guess they possibly might not be, but a lot of them seem real. They seem legit, and there's just so many. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, based off of the amount of good reviews, it seems like it has a pretty amazing success rate. But like I was getting at earlier, the success that you get through online dating really heavily depends on you and what you put forward. One way to get success on any dating website, any dating service, not just this one, is to have an amazing dating profile. That's why we've actually made an online dating profile guide for both men and for women. You should definitely check it out. It's going to tell you the tips and tricks on how to create an alluring and positive profile that's going to attract the type of person that you are looking for. It's a free guide. Just go click the link in the description, take you to our website, and you can get all that info totally for free. Now let's dive into the key features of 3-Day Rule. So the first key feature, of course, is that this is a matchmaking service. So you do get a matchmaker if you choose to go for a full membership. Getting an interview, an in-person interview with a matchmaker, you have to reveal a lot of information about yourself. You'll have to really talk about the type of person that you're looking for, the type of relationship that you're seeking, what you want them to look like, what kind of income, everything like that. You gotta reveal everything that's in your mind and on your heart about what you want in the person who you actually are. And then it's in the matchmaker's hand. What happens after your interview with a matchmaker, eventually they will go back to you with different selection of people that you could choose from who kind of fit your key things that you're looking for. And then you can go through a vetting process, seeing who you actually like, who you don't like, and then the matchmaker will help set you up on a date with that person. A great feature as well is that your matchmaker will actually be there to help guide you, will provide some tips. They'll really help you through the whole process and give you some insider information on dating and maybe insider information on that person you're going to date so that you have a better chance of hitting it off with this background knowledge. Once you've actually gone on a date with somebody, then you will have a post-date follow-up with your matchmaker. You will tell them how the experience went, if you liked the person, if you want to go on another date, or if you want to keep searching for somebody else. So now let's talk about the ease of use of the website and the service. So signing up for it is extremely quick and easy, actually. If you want to become a non-paying member, then you really don't have to do too much. Your profile will be on the database for other people to get matched with. If you want to become a full member, then of course you'll have to go ahead and meet with the matchmaker, set all that up. But as far as navigating the website itself, the great thing is that it's very simple and easy. When you do go to sign up, you'll just be asked some basic information like your name, your location, your gender and what gender you are seeking, your occupation, your income if you choose to divulge that. Then you can reveal your height, if you have children, your ethnicity, religion, your education level, and your marital status. Then you will need to upload your photos and you are pretty much done. From there, the matchmakers will take over. So you are advised to upload a good amount of photos that are good quality and all that, but honestly, it takes a couple minutes and you are ready to go on the site. A good thing about the website and the site navigation is that it just looks great. You can tell they put some money or time or both into the layout, the ease of use, because it looks beautiful, it's very simple, it's clear, and it just honestly looks great. Now let's talk about one of the major deciding factors for any online dating app, service, or website, which is pricing. So first off, again, if you just want to have your profile on the database, you don't actually have to pay anything. You can be a free free member. Although again, you don't get to actually be in contact with your personal matchmaker, but you do get to participate in the whole thing for free. If you want to be a full member, you have a few choices on what subscription you're going to choose. If you want to become a full member, the lowest amount of time that you can sign up for is a 3-month period, and it'll actually cost you $2,033 per month, or a total of $6,100. The second option is a 6-month subscription, which actually guarantees you 6 matches within those 6 months. The price range in this case is $1,550 per month, or $9,300 in total. For a VIP membership, it'll cost you $16,500 for the total time that you were VIP. So obviously this is not a cheap site. If you're looking for something that is low budget, this is not it. People on this site are investing into their love lives and into their future, and they're really putting a lot of trust into their matchmakers. So it's up to you if that price tag is worth it. So overall, 3-Day Rule seems like one of the better matchmaking services out there after having reviewed some other ones. It seems like it is a trustworthy site. It's got a beautiful layout, it's got an interesting concept, it's got a ton of good reviews. So let me know in the comments, would you pay for this site? Would you pay that much to try it out? I'm really curious, or have you already? But if this price tag is too big for you, or you're just unsure about this site, the way to find the perfect dating app / website / service for you is to go to our free online dating quiz. Link in the description. It'll hook you up with the perfect online dating site for you. But yeah, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully we'll see you here again on Online for Love. Thanks, bye!